It's the distance. It's a persistence. It's all about resistance. Variance, and compliance, and alliance is always science. I run a mile a day and grab the layers around the bubbles. Bouncing and pronouncing the verbs of herbs in my lungs, I'm in a position to talk about the rock that flocks around the mocking shocks of lightning beaming down through these so-called layers, through these so-called boundaries, through the onions, network of strings connecting feelings and with the peel of the reel the rod, all the way to the crod, fodder, sawdust, and the wires. Higher than the kites, higher than the flight manual, higher than that sight. The only you can see at this point in time, you're in a position at mine that I can grind and find the dirt, going to grasp and chant the dots, that no ruin with the obliviate, Ossidiate, Lord Frigiate, find like a Pidgeot, Darth Idiot, and spit it like a lid closed. And open we are to be dumped or crumpled like I got stumped. Until I bumped. Then I said, yo, jump and grunt about the hypocrisy, democracy, saucy and positive, and stay violent and violence, and I throw liquids in the air into heaves. They flow like particles. Those prisms folding spirit of man into the dam, like damn. Passes my tree. Is defeat to be. There's the yi to the ring and yang, oh wait, ying. Fling a chonga, prolong a fling a flonga to the song and ponga. Tables glowing through the values upside down numbers, which are negative as a shiv being shoved down a spleen. My hair turned green like the unseen camouflage. Fuel gauge. Me on the sage, like sage. And page me if you're in trouble. I can feel as though there 3 kings are left at this same time. There's only 2, but 1, then 0. Like a hero I am. Imperio, stay geared, yo. Must be feared. But yo, unheard birds flying up, giving them signs for girders being placed in maces with posture monster luster on the corner bow acting treble way. And say to the Bible that I am unable to follow this line. Divided many times over, I will not be held liable for this treason against man. I will not be able to withstand the stress of press molding these next few words into something you'll understand besides blah blah. Internet, hers, gigs, and flirts, I will blurt it, insert, and flirt it, and with it a little to wiggle in places I trace in place I held in last race into bingo, and Boba Fett, if you know what I mean. Anyway, shingles on the roof, playing done goofed and shoofed, loofed. Hookah being smoked daily, just mentioned something about the old and the past, as feature being present along with the rest of that was over, but still not still. Aftermath is a bitch, but sniffing is the witch's game as she hunts and thrives. Since she's not even alive, I must stay high for longer, or I'll paste these words into another and haste through dimensions. I need a pastry. Lost ray, but gave some pay towards the layout. Stay out or diabolical poets will free fall without questions and spray the heresy without the will. Million spilling, thrilling, contracting, reacting to racketing of flack, hitting the gun, racked, pun, stack, and fun tack on the Pac-Man interpretation, demoralization, criminalization to fertilizing acts of righteousness. SNES, Atari, Afari. I stay awake and bake. In game shake this mess. Up with the stress I hold dearly, I might as well blow the nose of hoses. I'm closest to the rosiest of the fluffy, and it purrs. The engine, you idiot. The combustion, exhaustion, the hood. The cold brood that was lured in from the back of the Aflac, and the shacks that were being hacked and knick-knacked like a Big Mac that was being packed from a yak, and the woods that were written in the past, just to add bonuses 3 right and right backwards to be written forwards for the next pass. To be twisted and misted in with the rest of this crest, it was less. But there's another nest of birds flocking and chalking up the tally. Sally, how are ya? I miss ya. Sis, yeah, bruh. Also cool and pool. These words and with the rest, I'll mess it all up. Before you even find my true dimension, which has given me knowledge to some extent, I can now pretend, fend, mend. I keep it real as could be. Reeling the feel of powers to be launched out of vocabulary means that if I could reel it in with one big catch, then my descent would be more powerful enough to settle the true fada, the way to the third. Wait. If there was an example, such as strange things and flowers would evolve too. With or without, and before I must go, a steeple, stapple, heaple, haystacks, being piled up like a bonfire just to bring us all back to the Shire, if you know what I mean. This rocket will be cool and slow, like molten lava to be composed of 10. Then, so, if, then we have to.